and welcome to more Vintage Cube. We got an Emrakul, and honestly not much else. I mean, Emrakul is a very good card to take early because there's a lot of powerful things you can do with her. You can sneak attack, show and tell, hard cast, use her, plus memory jar, and then memory jar a bunch of times, and use her so you don't deck yourself in the opponent decks. I definitely did that. Yeah, I think it's her, and then maybe, I don't know, Gifts Ungiven is the next best, but it's not even close, so we're not even going to think about it. Ooh, okay. See, now this is the kind of packs you want to open. What do we take here? I don't like taking Yawgmoth's Will early. I think it's really good if you get Lion's Eye Diamond, but there's a lot of cards that are really good if you get Lion's Eye Diamond. I'm going to take Time Spiral. The type of decks that like Emrakul are the type of decks that like a lot of cards. I mean, Sneak Attack, you can just like Time Spiral into Sneak Attack, put Emrakul into play. That's pretty good. Mana Flare, you can like Mana Flare, play Time Spiral, and also Mana Flare lets you hardcast Emrakul. So these type of decks overlap kind of a lot, at least in my mind. I might be the only one here, but I've had pretty good success drafting both of these cards together. Okay, next, I kind of like Brainstorm. Brainstorm also helps in those type of decks, helps you find your combo pieces, and it can, a really good part about Brainstorm is if you're doing something like Oath of Druids, you can use Brainstorm to put Emrakul from your hand, like if you draw it, on top of your deck, so then Emrakul can get hit off the Oath. So that type of effect is actually very important here. Okay, so Arcane Artisan can put Emrakul into play, and that's pretty powerful, but she does often wheel. This is Vintage Cube. I think it's she. Whatever it is. That thing. Often wheel. This is Vintage Cube, so there are a lot more powerful things. And this is kind of a lot of mana to invest to put into play in Emrakul. We could take like a Tropical Island. I would say Underground Sea, but I'm more inclined to take Trop because of Oath of Druids and Heartbeat of Spring in particular. Those two cards make me want to have green. Yeah, I'm just going to take the fixing. I know there's some consideration for Mold Drifter too, but there's so many ways to draw cards in Vintage Cube that I think just having this is better. Ooh, Glenelendra versus Oracle of Moldiah. This is tough. Both cards are great. Oracle is better if we're trying to get like mana doublers to hardcast an Emrakul. Glenelendra just like wins the game. I mean, there are so many decks that can't beat Glenelendra. In fact, probably the one we're building can't beat Glenelendra. But I'm gonna take Oracle because it's more fun. I don't know. This card's really, really good, but I'm kind of in the mood to just put a bunch of lands into play in Time Spiral, so that's what we're gonna try and do. Ooh. Okay, we got Garrick and Palinchron. Palinchron is good if we want to go big. Actually, Palinchron is probably just better than Garrick here. We want High Tide, we want Sneak Attack, and we want Heartbeat of Spring. Palinchron's good with all of those, whereas Garrick is only kind of marginal, so we'll take Palinchron. Wow. Okay. I could take Oath of Druids. I mean, I'm not gonna... that's so frustrating. Ulamog is the next best Eldrazi aside from Emrakul. So I would love to have Ulamog too. But Oath of Druids... it's not the best with Palinchron and Oracle. And if we get like Sneak Attack, having both Eldrazi would be kind of sweet. But Oath of Druids is a really busted card. I think I'm gonna take Oath here. I do love that card. Probably more than I should. Ooh. Coercive Portal versus Compulsive Research. Kind of like just having Portal in play is like really powerful. Research is good if you're trying to like generate Storm or something. It's also good if you're trying to just go off immediately. The biggest issue with this deck is we kind of want lands. Yeah, I think if you're playing Time Spiral, an immediate draw is probably better. Ooh, we wield Gifts. Okay, I'll take a Gifts Ungiven. Pretty happy about that. And we get Search for Tomorrow back. Also pretty good with Time Spiral and Palinchron. Passing up on Wreck Sage and Plow Under. Both good cards, but we want lands in play. Wicker Ball. I'm going to take Damnation, I think. I'm going to take Hissing Quagmire, just in case we want a Black Splash. Ooh, oh, we wield the Artisan, okay. Is that better than Harmonize? Harmonize is kind of nice. We already have a card draw. I'll take the Artisan. Nykthos. If we want to like generate a ton of mana. Raging Ravine helps with Sneak Attack mana if we get there. So we're kind of set up. We have some creatures that aren't that good with Oath. So I'm going to put them over here. We're not like married to the Oath. Oh, wow. Jace the Mind Sculptor? Oh! Okay, I might actually play Show and Tell in this deck. Also, Lotus Bloom would be kind of sweet, and Tooth and Nail, but Jace is just busted. Definitely pretty happy to pick him up. Yeah, we'll take him, and Show and Tell I might play. I don't love it because there's a lot of risk, but if your opponent's on like mono red or like white weenie, you're very likely to be able to Show and Tell freely. Okay, Misty Rainforest. Ooh, Mirari's Wake. Do I try and wheel it? Because Misty's like exactly the land we want. We want fetches because we have Brainstorm and Jace. I'm going to try and wheel Mirari's Wake. That might be greedy, but nobody seems to want to take it, so... Ooh, Kozilek? I love me some Kozilek. He is like the worst of the Eldrazi's to Oath into, but he's really good to hardcast, especially if you're going off with a ton of mana. Alright, I'm going to take Kozilek, and maybe Myr Battlesphere comes around. Through the Breach. Probably got to take that. Would love to wheel. This pack's got a lot of stuff. Blightsteel, Ulamog, Brain Freeze, but Through the Breach is the card for us. So now we need some red mana, which we kind of thought we would need anyway. But Breach, also Sneak Attack. This deck's looking kind of spicy. I like it. Now, Shelduck Isle. Shelduck is so good in this deck. Just put an Emrakul under that baby and draw some cards. Yeah, let's do that. Gush. What does Wilderness Reclamation do? I don't really have much instant speed acceleration. We could take Shallow Grave if we think we're going to discard an Emrakul, but I probably would rather just have Gush. Yeah, Reclamation might wheel. I don't think I've ever seen anyone find a use for that card. I think the only one you could is the combo that's already in Standard, which is kind of not that exciting. Which is you Reclamation, you float mana, and then you untap and you float, and then you cast I forget what the card is, Expansion Explosion, to kill your opponent. Here we're going to take Nissa because Nissa can help ramp us into these guys. Dragon Lord Atarka. Fauna Shaman can help find them. And is a shuffle. And we don't really need Atarka. Okay, I'll take Fauna Shaman. Fauna Shaman's good if we're not playing Oath. If we are playing Oath, then obviously we're going to cut her. Wow, the Lotus Bloom wheeled? I mean, I will take and play it. This deck wants a ton of mana. I really want to see Heartbeat of Spring and Turnabout and Frantic Search. Those decks... Oh, Mirari's Wake. We got it. Okay, so our mana is getting worse, but this type of effect is just so powerful, I think it's worth it. Chain Lightning, I guess, in case we need some interaction. Ashen Rider is good, but I'm going to take Nature's Claim. This gives us some early interaction, which we currently don't really have, aside from Oath. So... I need to... I don't know how to... Oh, I can make these smaller. I'll take a Vraska, I guess. Okay, well, we got Shallow Grave. Probably not playing it, but it is something to do. Oh, okay. That might be what we needed. Yeah, that's kind of busted. I'm going to take it before it disappears. Thank goodness for Black Lotus. Saving the day here. Okay, we got... That card came in clutch. I really needed that. What are we doing now? We got Ancient Tomb. That card really helps us accelerate. We can go turn 2 Arcane Artisan, turn 3 Win, a Hasty Oath of Druids. We can go Memory Jar, Mind's Desire. I don't know what to take here. If I had Fast Bond, I think I would take Memory Jar, but I don't. Kind of just like Ancient Tomb. We got some good 4-drops. The only thing I'm considering is Mind's Desire, because Mind's Desire into like Emrakul or Kozilek's pretty sweet. But I think I'm going to have to wheel that. We need some good mana. Okay, Windswept Heath. Windswept Heath helps fix for white mana. Raphelos can add green if we have enough forests. This mana is looking kind of suspect. And then Steam Vents also helps us cast Through the Breach, which I think we want in our deck. I think, let's see, Steam Vents makes... I'm going to take the extra fetch, actually. Because we have Brainstorm. Yeah, I'll take the extra fetch. Oh, hey! Oh my gosh, this deck is busted. All right. Yep, we got Channel. That is in the deck. That's gross. Wow, I love this deck so much. So I can take Mindslaver or Courser of Crufix. I mean, Mindslaver is kind of gross to channel out. And do I think I want to run Oath? I could cut Emrakul, Palancron, and run Arcane Artisan, Kozilek, Emrakul. I'm going to try it. Wow, Dak Faden? Oh, Oh, Mana Flare. I gotta take Mana Flare, right? Well, what else do I have? Mana Flare is kind of the wrong colors. But I think I already want red for Through the Breach. And Mana Flare Palancron, Mana Flare Time Spiral are both combos. If I'm not doing that, then I'm taking Wooded Foothills, which is also really good. I mean, that helps fix our mana for Through the Breach. I wish I could take both. I can't help it. I gotta take me a Mana Flare. Mana Flare Arbor Elf's kind of sweet. I'm gonna take Wandering Fumarole though, just to help with the whole mana. Heartbeat. Okay, now we're talking. Mana Flare and Heartbeat with all these fatties. Yes, sir. Chart a Course. Chart a Course is actually really nice because we can discard the Eldrazi if we want to oath them out. Yeah, I'm on board. And Mana Flare and Heartbeat both are really nice with Black Lotus because you can just use it to play it and then you get all the mana. I'm kind of on board. I really do think now I probably want Oracle and Palancron. I could still run Oath. Oath basically has one bad hit, which is Oracle. But maybe that's just a sideboard option now. If only we had Turnabout. Turnabout in this deck would be kind of the most disgusting thing I could think of. But we gotta work with what we got. Oh, Mind's Desire? I mean, we can generate a decent amount of Storm. I don't love Woodfall Primus. I mean, it's good with Through the Breach, and we can hard cast it, but we can also generate a good amount of Storm. We're going big. Dig Through Time. I have some fetches. Ramanop is good with our 2 fetches. Dig Through Time, nah. We need some over-the-top card draw here. We'll take Bargain, but probably not play it. Expansion Explosion. That's kind of a funny win con. I don't think I want to play Xenagos. Kodama's Reach is kind of perfect. That can find all of our basics. Alright, deck. Cutting you. Let's make you guys even smaller so you can all see the deck. So this is all mana. 26. I think I want to count these as spells because we want to make sure we hit all of our land drops. This deck might not need Nature's Claim. I think I like Gifts Ungiven because we can find like Mana Flare, Heartbeat, Black Lotus, Time Spiral or something. Because this deck really, really wants to go Mana Flare, Time Spiral. So we're going to try and maximize that. Maybe I don't love Gush because you have to return 2 islands. And then Chart a Course, Jace, Through the Breach, Nissa, Mindslaver. I mean, we have all the mana doublers. What does our mana look like though? That's the real question. We're like equal parts blue and green. So those are all of our fetchable lands. And then I think I do run Raging Ravine, Sheldock, Fumarole. Ancient Tomb, I don't know. Maybe I regret that pick because I forgot what I took it over. But now that we have so many colored requirements, I feel like Ancient Tomb's not necessary. 1513. They may have just nailed it. That might be what we need. So what does this look like? Green sources, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 green. Blue, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think I'm definitely cutting an island for a forest because I want to be able to channel turn 2. Red, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 red is okay. We have enough white. Yeah, deck looks pretty good to me. Kind of spicy. Got some Through the Breach Emrakul action going on. Basically, this is the Emrakul Spectacle. And if our opponent is probably white weenie, we can bring in the Oath package and just kind of mulligan to Oath of Druids. Oh, I could put in Fauna Shaman. But I only have 5 creatures, so I'm never going to activate her. Yeah, that seems fine. Alright, this deck is real spicy. I'm excited to see how it goes. See you guys round 1. Alright, let's do this. I'm so excited. This deck, it might not be good. Oh my gosh. Let's keep this hand. We're going to go Mana Flare into Time Spiral, and hopefully that's good enough. Turn 1, Suspend Search. I really want to just draw lands. That's kind of all I want. God, this artwork's so beautiful. Opponent's just going Misty Pass. Okay. Lands. I can just play Mirari's Wake this turn. I don't hate that game plan. Then I could just Time Spiral next turn. Alright. Select this for all white. Play Mirari's Wake. Hope I don't get Spell Pierced. Sweet. Search for Tomorrow's giving us 6 mana. And I can get a Mountain, which I believe can then cast... Wow, we're going to have so much mana on turn 3. Don't Thoughtseize, don't Thoughtseize, don't Thoughtseize. Okay. Cast this. Grab Mountain. Play Fumarole. So, if I cast Mana Flare here, I will have 1 floating and this will tap for 3. That's actually not enough. I could just Time Spiral and then untap. Next turn, how much mana do I have if I Mana Flare into Time Spiral? So that costs 4, and then I'll have 1, and then each one taps for 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I'll just destroy it. I'll actually be able to hardcast an Emrakul next turn if I do that. So we're gonna wait. And we're just gonna hope that opponent taps out for like a Signet. Because if I go Mana Flare, Time Spiral, and they counter Time Spiral, then they have a bunch of mana. That's so bad for me. So we're just hoping they tap out for stuff. Alright, I don't think this is a counterspell type deck. Ooh. So Mana Flare now I have 1 up, and then I can cast Palancron. Okay, that seems good. They're like, do I counter it? Cast Palancron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think this is infinite mana. The old infinite mana with 4 lands combo. You know what I'm saying? What is 6 mana here? Repeal Mirari's Wake. Gross, but acceptable. Yeah, because that was infinite. So I can no longer cast Mirari's Wake, but I can Time Spiral. And I was just going to float 1 of each. And I guess I don't need that much green. No, I want to float green because I also have, yeah. What is it? Heartbeat of Spring? So I'm going to do that. Chart a Course, Mind's Desire through the Breach. Okay. We redrew Mirari's Wake. So we can chart a course. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can chart a course, and then if I whiff, I can just decide that I want to Mindslaver them. Seems okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's discard Forest. Let's go Black Lotus. Black Lotus adds white. And then Mirari's Wake. Go Island. How much mana do I have? I don't know if I have enough. This is 12. Oh, I think I can still do this. This costs 4, and I still have 7 left over. Cast Palancron. Still infinite mana, and then we can Mind's Desire our whole deck. Wow, this is disgusting. Okay. Just add a bunch of random mana. Palancron goes infinite. I'm gonna come back after this is done. Alright, that's probably good enough for good measure. So we're gonna go Mindslaver. Take their turn. That might make them scoop, but if it doesn't, we can just Mind's Desire our whole deck. So let's do that. 16 spells. Okay. I told my opponent in chat when I was going off, like I have Mind's Desire, but it just takes forever with Palancron, so there we go. It doesn't even matter what was happening, I was just winning. I don't know what their deck does, so I'm just gonna run it back. I saw a repeal, that was the only spell. Alright, so this hand is actually pretty bad. It has Sheldock Isle, which I like, and then Chart a Course can discard Kozilek. They mulliganed. I think I'll keep... I mean, it kind of has everything we could want. It has mana and Mind's Desire top end, a way to shuffle away Eldrazi, and then Sheldock Isle gives us kind of late game. So yeah, I'll go for it. Ooh, and Brainstorm. Oh, okay. So we're gonna start with Wandering Fumarole. I can actually just intentionally put Kozilek on top, and also use Sheldock as like a pseudo shuffle effect. So that's kind of sweet. This is the real correct Brainstorm here. Yeah, because I have some cards I want to get rid of. Although as Kozilek, I could hit Emrakul. No, I'm just gonna do it for Kozilek. That seems good enough. So cast Brainstorm. Wow, I don't want any of these. So put back Kozilek and Island. Play Sheldock. Put Emrakul under there. The rest in any order. The sick plays. The sick plays. So now we just got to get our deck below 20 cards. And then we can just play an Emrakul. Ooh. Let's start with Chart a Course, I think. Dig Through Time and Time Spiral. I'm on board. I feel like Mind's Desire is not that necessary now. Oh, Dig Through Time is probably not. We're going to discard Dig. And then just go Forest, pass turn. And if we hit 6 lands, we can just go Mana Flare, Time Spiral, and should be able to untap into Emrakul that way. Obviously, Black Lotus makes that a lot easier if we draw that. I really wish I knew what their deck does. Nicobolus the Dragon God. Okay. I guess getting rid of Mind's Desire, because I know my Eldrazi are mostly accounted for. So they appear to be controlling. Compulsive Research can draw us 3 cards here. Discard land, island. We're gonna play Windswept Heath. That way we can fetch down to 21, and then we draw down to 20. Destroy target creature that's... Okay, so Nicol Bolas can kill Emrakul, so we just do it on their end step, and then we get them. Exile island. Yeah, I don't know how one beats that. We're gonna fetch end of turn. Grab Trop. Yeah. Yeah, we drew all lands and it doesn't even matter. Pass turn. We gotta stop in their end step to resolve. Oh wait. I just take an extra turn. It doesn't even matter. Alright. Yeah, I forgot I just get the effect. I was all excited to do it at like their end step, but this just gets there. Yeah, I don't want to give them extra time. Yep, recall can do something. But the old Brainstorm, Shelldock Isle, Wombo combo got there. And if they have a Diabolic Edict or something, then next turn I can just untap and go Mana Flare Time Spiral. We win the match! So you guys run 2. We won the die roll again. Oh my goodness. These poor opponents. So we have Oracle. This hand's pretty bad actually. I'm actually gonna mulligan this one. It's got Channel. Let's keep Search for Tomorrow. I think we're just gonna dig for Emrakul. Channel means kind of all in on Emrakul. So starting with Forest. If we miss, then I can go Tropical Island, Chart a Course. Yeah. Trop chart. Probably don't need Arcane Artisan because I already have Channel. And I kind of want all these lands, so go ahead. Kind of all in on the drawing Emrakul strategy. Next turn we can go Compulsive Research. That puts us up a card. Probably discarding something, I don't know. Yeah, sure. That does give them permanence. Ooh, I like Time Spiral. Let's go Research. Me. Land. The tapped land. Go. I'm kind of missing green mana. Opponent looks like they're thinking about Mystical Tutoring. That's kind of the only thing I could think of that they would do in their upkeep. I think what I'm going to do is Kodama's Reach. Oracle's good, but it's a little risky. They could just kill it and stuff. Kodama's Reach puts us up to 6 lands. And Channel into Heartbeat into Time Spiral seems pretty good. Or, wait, Heartbeat first, then Channel. Ooh. Now we're talking. Holy cow, opponent, that was the biggest mistake of your life. Okay. I'm gonna just say that in their chat. That was a huge mistake, Winky Face. Respect. I'll let you know if they say anything. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Alright, let's go Mountain. Heartbeat of Spring. Tap this for double green, play Channel. And I'm gonna go Channel, pay 1 life. We're gonna Kodama's Reach. I'm gonna pay another life. That way I can hold up a... Oh, I kind of want to, actually I kind of want to Oracle first. Oracle. Play land off the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can Kodama's Reach. Or a Plains. That lets me Mirari's Wake. And an island. Put the Plains into play. Island on top. And then we Time Spiral, paying some life. Yep, there's our Mind's Desire. So I can go Brainstorm. Oh, I can Search for Tomorrow. That costs no mana. That seems good here. Never cast Mana Flare against an unknown opponent. Let's go Island. Kind of want to cast Brainstorm into Gifts, just in case I find something good. Channel, Chart a Course. I don't really need Channel, so put that back, put Wandering Funeral back. We can go Gifts Ungiven, because that at least shuffles. I'll use some of this green. Target you, 3. So what do we want? Black Lotus, Emrakul, Kozilek, Palancron. That's a pretty scary, pretty scary thing there. So they put the Eldrazi in my graveyard, and then I get infinite mana off Palancron. Put the cards. Oh, they gave me Kozilek, Black Lotus. That seems like a good split. So those shuffle. So now we go probably Black Lotus, Shard of Course, discard Forest. Emrakul is on top. So I can Jason to Through the Breach, or I can just Mind's Desire for 10. Well, let's play Jace. No, I like Mind's Desire. Mind's Desire for 10. We'll probably hit an Emrakul here somewhere. And we're always live to draw Palancron too. Oh, Nissa does it? Alright, let's go Lotus Bloom. Cast Palancron. Untap all of our lands. Boom, 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 boom. One more. That's pretty good. Let's go Nissa. Let's go Mirari's Wake. Let's go untap for mana. Wow, I love the opponent for letting us do this. And we still have Channel active also. So let's cast Gifts Ungiven, target them. Grab everything except for Emrakul, I guess. Brainstorm, Mana Flare, Search for Tomorrow, Dig Through Time. And then we can Compulsive Research. Oh man, they're pretty nice. So these go in the graveyard. We're just gonna play Mana Flare. We'll have all the mana we could ever want. Let's go Compulsive Research. Discard a land. No! I was gonna Jace Brainstorm and cast. Oh, we were gonna get there, guys. Don't even worry. That might be the most disgusting turn of Magic I've ever had in my whole life. Literally unlimited mana. Alright, we're gonna sideboard now. I don't know what their deck does, but they played Mana Flare, so I love it. I think I keep this hand. It's got Gifts Ungiven to kind of find what we need. And you never know, turn 1 Shelldock could just get there. Opponent seems like they're on Storm, but you never know. Baral. They're definitely, might be the Storm mirror match. Shelldock. Honestly, Mindslaver might be better than Kozilek against a Storm deck. Because I can like Mindslaver them and yeah, I can go like Mana Flare into Mindslaver. I kind of like that more. Because if he definitely is on Storm, Mindslaver can just like make him go like Ritual, Mana Flare, tap all my mana, discard my hand past turn or something. Ratic Search. Yeah, their deck is sweet. Mad respect for attempting the Mana Flare pass, untap, survive game plan. Oh, maybe they're not on Storm. Or maybe they have a Tinker sub-theme. I've seen that before. Spellseeker. Ancestral? Was this the opponent with Ancestral? Or was that last round? Ooh, okay. High Tide it is. Unfortunately, they know I have Eldrazi, so they can't Brain Freeze me. Raging Ravine. I'm just gonna play the tap land. Past turn. Next turn I can play Island. High Tide doesn't... Okay, it's looking better. We take 2. So they pretty much have to be 1,000 Year Storming us, otherwise they're in for some trouble. Ice? Ice would be kind of sick. Ooh, that's kind of sick too. Let's go Compulsive. Discard a land. I'm not in love with this Fumarole. I guess I have to discard anyway. Forest. I already have a single green. Don't really need double green. I'll discard Island. No, I have Mind's Desire. We're just gonna discard Forest. Just trying to empty my deck. Oh, that was bad, because I keep forgetting we have Channel in the deck. Repeal Mock, so they're just generating Storm. This might be a nightmare matchup if their main win con is Brain Freeze. Sure. I mean, that is a clock. We take some damage. And then we draw a card. We draw Emrakul. Through the Breach is actually pretty bad right about now. So what do I gifts for? Time Spiral, Black Lotus, Channel doesn't really do it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna gifts this turn. And oh, if I gifts now, then I can Mindslaver them next turn. Alright, we'll do that. Because that gets 4 cards out and I draw my 5th card. Maybe I should have tapped out for gifts on my turn. That could have been safer. Time Walk. Signet, sure. Okay. Gifts ungiven. Very happy to have Mindslaver under here than Kozilek. Yeah, I should have done this on my turn. But I guess they could have just countered Mindslaver, so. Alright, what do we want? Black Lotus. Channel's not that good. Time Spiral. Black Lotus, Time Spiral. Palinchron. And Heartbeat of Spring? Yeah. That's a pretty good split. So we got Black Lotus, Heartbeat. We lose Palinchron, Time Spiral. This makes sense. And a Brainstorm. I like Brainstorm. Let's go Island. Cast Black Lotus. Sacrifice this for triple green to play Heartbeat. A Force of Will that one. Huh. Well, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? Force of Will was a good pick. They didn't counter gifts. The biggest issue is we're 1 mana away from activating Mindslaver. If I threw the Breach Emrakul, they can sacrifice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they have exactly lethal. So that's also frustrating. They might actually have us here. They get to loot. And all of our good cards are gone. Because this costs 2, we need 1 mana. I don't know what we can hit. But let's start with Brainstorm. Arcane Artisan, Misty Rainforest. Wait, did I play a land this turn? Yeah, I did. Okay. I think they got there. We can go Artisan. I guess if they don't attack, we can get there. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, well played by the opponent. We gift for all of our outs. Force of Will. I mean, that's good to know. What did they exile? High Tide. Alright, so opponent probably just attacks and kills me. That is 7 damage. They might, for some reason, not. I don't know why they would not attack, but it is lethal. Maybe they're saying something. No. Whoa! What? What? Are they just time walking to show off? What is happening? Why did they pass turn? Why did they not attack me? Did they... What? Alright. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. Still doesn't work. So let's play Shelldock. I mean, I'll take advantage of them not doing that, but that is weird. Mindslaver is just like a really bad time walk. Disallow. Okay. Alright, it's my turn. Let's go Wheel of Fortune and copy it. That seems good to me. Cast Wheel, because my hand's actually not that good. I want to find Mana Flare, so I actually don't want to copy it. This is so weird. Because that does 14 damage to them. If they have Brain Freeze in their deck, nah, we're just going to let that happen. We shuffle. Oh, they have Black Lotus and LED. Sweet. No, opponent, what are you doing? Why did this happen? Why did they just not kill me? I don't know. I mean, they would have won. I feel bad, but we're in the finals, I guess. We are in the finals, undefeated, on the play. Can this deck go without dropping a match? I'm going to keep. It's got a Shelldock plus Jace, which is kind of just a disgusting combo, which can win so many matchups. I'm going to play the tap land. I'm going to save Shelldock for after Jace so that I can brainstorm good cards on top of my library. And then use Shelldock to shuffle away the bad ones. Ooh, Artisan's also good. I'm going to play Trop. Pass turn. Opponent's got all the colors. Oh, they're on Reanimate. Okay. Palinchron. Kind of funny with Arcane Artisan. Technically can generate 1 mana next turn. It can also allow for instant speed Shelldocking, so that's something to look out for. The good thing is, if they reanimate, we have Jace. So, like, okay. Yep. Jace not so good against Mer Battlesphere. Yep. I mean, he's still better than nothing. Lotus Bloom. Okay, so we suspend Bloom. Kind of want to just put Palinchron into play. So let's do that. Target me. And if I happen to draw an Emrakul, then we just get there. Channel. Alright, let's put Palinchron into play. We get a copy. I need to make sure I don't try and bounce this token. Then play Jace. Jace bounces the Battle Sphere. And then Palinchron can block. Boom. Just how we drew it up. I mean, they can definitely just kill Jace, but they have to lose their mirror. It slows them down a bunch, and then our life total is pretty safe. Wow, that's super greedy. Swinging at Jace and me with 1. So we're definitely blocking the one swing at me. Because if we had any burn spell here, we get to keep Jace in play. So they discard the Battle Sphere again, probably. No, discard Swamp, okay. And play that Jace. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Down to 2. Plains. So, I kind of like playing Shelldock here. Dig Through Time, Black Lotus, Brainstorm Research. Take Dig. Black Lotus seems like the next best. And I'm just going to pass and Artisan at end of turn. I don't mind blocking. I just want to stay alive for as long as possible. Because we have Channel in hand and keeping our life total high seems good. Alright, take 1. Okay. Jace does not flip. Opponent's got a lot of colors, but Mana Flare is kind of sketchy against them because they could just put into play like a Gristlebrand. Although that is actually not that good against Hardcast Emrakul. Search. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to target myself. There could be some consideration to target them with Arcane Artisan so that they go down to 20 cards in library, but we kind of... we could just get there off channel, so I don't think I have to cast Emrakul here. Discard this mountain. Nice! Finally get to... Oh, does this get cast? No. Let's go land, channel. Hit my opponent for 4. They don't know they should kill Palinchron, but they should. And then cast Emrakul. This takes forever. Can I just click on it? Cast Emrakul, and then when I stop channeling, it'll get there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Big boy. Opponent's at 15 life. Got there. Okay. This deck is beautiful. We're undefeated. I kind of like Nature's Claim if they're going to be running Animate Dead, but I also think our deck is just too good to even want to interact, so who needs it? Well, this hand has Channel. If we top deck Emrakul, we can cast him turn 1. Come on, deck. Emrakul off the top. 1 time. Ah, okay. Lead on Forest. Pass turn. One has a lot of green-black. Search for Tomorrow. I think I just suspend. Play Island Go. If things get really suspect, we can go like Channel into Time Spiral next turn. I don't really feel the need because our opponent's just passing turn again. And Time Spiral gets better the longer we wait. I also really like Arcane Artisan, which they might have to kill. Go ahead. Gonti. Okay. That could hit Emrakul, but it can't hit both. So we should be in the clear. So Search comes down. Probably want a mountain. Yeah. Brainstorm. Alright, I'm going to start with Brainstorm. Because if we hit any Eldrazi, we just get them. Kozilek. I mean, Channel Kozilek seems good. It's not like the most busted thing. I kind of want to just Arcane Artisan out of Kozilek. I'm going to play a land this turn. Let's put Nissa on top. And then Compulsive Research. Yeah, and I'm not going to channel out the Kozilek. I'm just going to end of turn put into play Kozilek. Because that also just wins the game. Sure. No attacks. And if you use Arcane Artisan at the end of turn, what is this? Oh, they took my Oracle. Nice. Yeah, if you use Arcane Artisan at the end of turn, the opponent can kill Arcane Artisan, but the creature you put into play stays around until your next end step. Because it says at the beginning of the next end step, exile the tokens. So they might just scoop to this, but we got more. Don't even worry. Put him into play. Oh, and they don't even have the big boy. Nice. Yo, we get to do anything. Opponent, wait, come back. I wanted to beat you more. How do I get to the games? Ah, league details. No, I can't go back to game. Whatever. All right, this deck was kind of the best deck I've ever drafted. I know I say that every time, but like the bar keeps getting raised because this one actually had Black Lotus. We didn't even drop a game. Like, it wasn't even close. Yeah, that was beautiful. I love this deck. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you're new, there's a bunch more videos. The end screen should be showing up. Click on the one on the left for my favorites. Tons of videos like that. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. We got plenty more.